Hey, it's Thomas Mulready from CoolCleveland.com, and we're here today at the Museum of Contemporary Art, and we're here with Executive Director Jill Snyder. Thanks so much for taking time, Jill.
Great to see you.
Congratulations on your new building, the new museum that you're planning to build here. It's a go. You've got the money. It must be a great feeling. How does it feel?
It feels amazing. It's all real now.
It is.
Got to yes.
You got to yes with your board. You got to yes with a lot of your supporters. You raised a good amount of money for this, isn't that right? And you're not done raising money yet.
No, not yet. We've raised the cost of the building, and now we are going to continue over the next couple of years to complete our endowment raise.
Right. So you'd like to have in place an endowment of something like, what, about $6 million
$6 million
or so?
is our endowment goal.
Right? Good for you. And that will help with your ongoing security and keeping the place up and running.
Oh yeah, we want to be able to support programs once we open.
Right. So talk a little bit about this exciting building. We can see some of the renderings on the wall here behind us. This is Foreign Office Architects.
Right. We have a really exciting firm based in London. Farshid Musavi is our lead designer. This is her first building in the U.S.
That's right.
And but she is awarded around the world for her museum, for her designs.
This is a unique design. It's sort of it has a square gallery on the very top floor, which is a traditional gallery size, if you will, 6,000 square feet. But it starts in is it octagonal on the base floor?
It's a hexagonal site on the ground floor,
right,
responding to the triangular site of the site itself at University Circle. And so it has this kind of faceted quality. It's going to, we think, look like a black jewel on that corner.
So it's got this black stainless steel skin and glass. The first floor will be open and free to the public at all times.
Right. We're calling the ground floor an urban living room, and we love this idea that we're participating in an emerging district uptown, which is going to be spilling with life from restaurants and from retail and coming into the museum plaza, which we hope to have programs several nights a week. Talk
about this, and there's some images here on the wall behind you with cafes, restaurants. This is MRN developers who did East 4th Street.
Yes.
Where House of Blues is, Pickwick and Frolic, and it's really one of Cleveland's nicest neighborhoods. Now they've done a great job bringing in some excellent tenants there. What's their plans for this strip of Euclid Avenue right around the triangle?
Right. Well, for people who know University Circle, it's always been a string of pearls of great cultural institutions, but it always lacked any kind of an urban kind of a feel. So this, for the first time, creates a pedestrian traffic for retail and for restaurants, and to have a street life.
Right.
And we are so thrilled that we are going to be the cultural anchor for this emerging district. On the other end of the block will be the Institute of Art.
That's right.
So it's really got an arts component to it that's mixing together with this retail presence.
And not only retail on the first floor, but also housing for grad students, is what they're expecting. Rental housing on the upper floors.
Right. I think it's for young professionals, people who are working actively, participating in the life of the district, are going to be living there. For us, being a 42-year-old institution, this is our first permanent home.
That's right.
And in our current space, which we like very much, but it has no street presence, this allows us for the first time to really gain from all of the synergies of University Circle, the art museum, the art students, the university students, and then of course all the new shoppers and diners who are going to be coming to the district.
I think it's interesting, and not only is MOCA reinventing itself through this architecture and this new venture, but it's really reinventing this part of Cleveland, and it's one of Cleveland's most important neighborhoods, so Cleveland itself being reinvented in a lot of sense.
Well, I think you and I share the same belief that culture is a key driver
exactly.
for the life of the community, and all great cities have great contemporary art museums, and even better, when they can be located in the heart of a district like University Circle, it's really going to be a catalyst for this energy that University Circle is looking to build.
You looked at a lot of the sort of peer art museums, contemporary art museums throughout the country.
Yes.
And Denver, St. Louis, I think you said.
Denver, St. Louis, Cincinnati, Boston, New York.
What did you find from these? What did you learn from looking at these? What they did right, what they did wrong, that you're going to incorporate here in the Cleveland?
Well, the ones that are thriving are always a part of a broader district development. They participate in the life of the community.
Yes.
And, you know, we're not of a scale like the Getty or, you know, where you sort of can have that lofty, you know, Greek sense of being in its own little enclave. We love this idea that we are part of the urban mix. I think that is a key ingredient for success because, you know, contemporary art, after all, is bridging the art and ideas of our time. And it is an indicator of contemporary life. And if you look at it that way, it will always have something that's going to be of interest for people.
Who do you expect to attract here? Because you have your members and you attract 15, 20,000 people or so a year to the current space, which is great. Right. You expect maybe twice that in the new space. Who are the new people that are going to come?
Well, we anticipate 3 times as many people who are visiting
Fantastic.
Now. And, you know, I think, you know, with all due modesty, we have the most diverse audience here of any cultural institution in Cleveland. So we expect to really develop even further the diversity of the crowd that we draw. Most likely, we are going to be picking up from the cultural visitors, the 2 million or so who go to University Circle to attend the cultural institutions there. So we are hoping there's going to be the effect of multiple visits, that people will go to the Cleveland Museum or go to the Natural History Museum and come to MOCA. Of course, we're going to have greater visitation by universities, by the university students.
That's right.
And then, of course, with this district emerging and a greater connection to Little Italy, you're going to have more neighborhood participation in the Uptown District.
That's right. And the healthcare industry as well, and a lot of visitors that you're coming through UH, the Cleveland Clinic, each year right down the street.
Yeah, one hopes.
Yes. Where are you at now personally? You are at a really good place. You've made your announcement. You've got your funding in place. You're still looking to raise some more for the endowment. What's your next steps here? And talk about the timeline as to when you'll break ground.
Well, here we are in December of 2010. Our goal is to be opening the museum in the fall of 2012. So it's short of 2 years from now.
Wow.
And the key focus over those next 2 years, of course, is the construction of the building itself.
Right.
And the program development. We have been, as you know, Tom, we held a rather fabulous summit last year, MOCA, led by David Cooperrider, to really generate program vision beyond what we already do, to really understand our opportunities. And they've been a little bit on the back burner until we knew that we were going to be breaking ground. And now we can move full speed ahead in developing all sorts of exciting ideas of how we can animate the urban living room, how we can build greater education programs, and how we can be making all of the activities in the museum make it come to life.
That sounds exciting. It sounds like you have your hands full. Congratulations with reaching this point and getting to yes.
Thanks.
And the community is behind you. We can't wait for groundbreaking and to take our first step into this new space.
Well, thanks. We need all the support we're going to get over that we need over the next 2 years.
Thanks so much, Jill. Talk to you soon. Hey, it's Thomas Mulready from CoolCleveland.com. Have a great week in Cool Cleveland.